Did you know that there are sacred gifts that the Creator has reserved exclusively for those born under the sign of Leo? What if I told you that, at this very moment, you carry within you such powerful abilities that they can transform not only your life, but also the lives of everyone around you? That's exactly what we're going to talk about today. This video will reveal the 10 divine gifts that were granted uniquely to Leos. And when you understand each one of them, your existence will never be the same. Get ready, because what you are about to discover will awaken a strength within you that you may not even have known existed. Many people spend their entire lives without recognizing the treasures they carry within themselves. They live extinguished, limited, without understanding why they feel they came into the world for something greater. And if you were born under the sign of Leo, this feeling of having a special mission is not an illusion. It's real. It's true. It's sacred. The universe does not distribute its gifts randomly. Each gift you have received has a divine purpose, and the time has come for you to awaken to this truth. Throughout this video, we'll delve deeply into each of these 10 gifts. And you can be sure of one thing. When you reach the end, you'll understand why your life has been the way it is, why you attract certain situations, and most importantly, how to use these gifts to achieve everything your heart desires. Don't leave before the end, because each gift revealed will ignite a light within you. Dom 1. The unwavering courage that moves mountains. The first divine gift bestowed upon the sign of Leo is something many people seek their entire lives, but few truly possess naturally: unwavering courage. We're not just talking about the common courage to face a challenge here or there. We're talking about a courage that comes from the depths of the soul, an inner strength so powerful that it makes you rise even when everything around you crumbles. You, born under the sign of Leo, receive this blessing directly from the Creator. It's as if the moment you came into the world, the universe placed within your heart a fire that never goes out. While other people give up at the first obstacle, you continue. While others tremble before the unknown, you move forward. While many hide in the shadows of fear, you walk towards the light, because within you there is a deep certainty that you were created to win. This courage is not just physical. It is emotional, spiritual, mental. It is the courage to love when everyone says to give up. It is the courage to believe when everything seems impossible. It is the courage to take a stand when everyone around prefers silence. And do you know why you received this gift? Because the universe knew you had a different mission on this earth. You didn't come here to live an ordinary, mediocre, lackluster life. You came to pave the way, to be an example, to show others that it's possible to go further. And for that, you needed a courage that most people simply don't have. How many times in your life have you found yourself in situations where everyone expected you to fall, but you got up? How many times have you felt the weight of the world on your shoulders but still continued? This is not luck. This is not coincidence. This is the gift of divine courage acting through you. And when you understand this, when you recognize that this strength doesn't just come from you, but from a greater source, your confidence multiplies. You stop doubting yourself. You stop wondering if you are capable. You simply act because you know you are supported by a higher energy. The Creator wouldn't have placed this fire within you if He didn't believe you were capable of carrying it with dignity. So whenever fear knocks on your door, remember, you are a lion. You have been blessed with the courage that moves mountains. And there is no force in this world capable of extinguishing what the divine has ignited within you. Dom 2. The magnetism that attracts all attention. The second divine gift bestowed upon the sign of Leo is something that fascinates everyone: natural magnetism. Have you ever noticed that when you enter a room, people automatically look in your direction? Have you noticed that even without saying a word, you attract attention? This is not arrogance, it's not vanity. This is a sacred gift. The universe created you to be seen, to be noticed, to shine. It's as if there's an invisible light around you that attracts eyes, hearts, energies. And do you know what that means? It means you were chosen to occupy prominent spaces. You weren't born to live in the shadows. You were born to be at the center, to lead, to inspire. And this magnetism you carry isn't superficial. Comes from within. It's the result of the combination of all the other gifts the Creator placed in you. People are drawn to Leos because you radiate confidence, strength, and authenticity. You don't need to pretend to be something you're not. You are genuine, and that truth is felt by everyone around you. When you speak, people listen. When you act, people observe. When you decide something, people trust. This power of influence is one of the greatest gifts anyone can receive in this life. But with it comes great responsibility. Because what do you do with all this attention? How do you use this magnetism? The universe gave you this gift so that you can guide, teach, protect. You have the power to make people feel important, valued, loved. When you enter someone's life, you leave a mark. And that mark can be of light or it can be of shadow. Always choose to be light. Use your magnetism to uplift, not to manipulate. Use your influence to build, not to destroy. Because the true power of a Leo is not in dominating others, but in inspiring them to be the best version of themselves. And here's a truth. This magnetism will never go away. You may go through difficult phases, you may feel tired, you may even try to hide. But this light you carry will always shine. It is impossible to extinguish what is divine. So instead of fighting it, accept it. Embrace your brilliance. Recognize that you were created to be seen. And use that gift wisely with love, with purpose. Because when a Leo understands the power of their magnetism and decides to use it for good, there is no limit to the positive impact they can have on the world. If this message resonated with your zodiac sign, trust me, it's no coincidence. When the universe wants to speak to you, it sends exactly the right signal, and you're here because you needed to hear this today. Your contribution as a subscriber or member is what keeps these messages alive. Messages that touch, awaken, and transform lives. And if this video made sense to you, leave your birth date in the comments. Let's continue with our video now. Dom 3, generosity that transforms lives. The third divine gift bestowed upon the sign of Leo is one of the most beautiful and powerful. Generosity that comes from the heart. We're not talking about giving out of obligation, nor about helping expecting something in return. We're talking about pure, genuine generosity that springs from the essence of who you are. Leos possess such a large, abundant heart that they cannot see someone in need without doing something to help. It's as if within you exists an inexhaustible source of love, compassion, and the will to do good. And that, my friend, is something rare. We live in a world where many think only of themselves, where selfishness has become commonplace, where people measure what they will give based on what they will receive. But you are not like that. You give because your heart doesn't allow you to do otherwise. You help because your soul feels peace when you see the smile of someone you have supported. You share because you know that true wealth lies in multiplying, not accumulating. And the universe sees that. The Creator sees your every gesture, every word of support, every time you reached out to someone who had fallen. And do you know what happens when you act like that? You activate a powerful spiritual law, the law of divine reciprocity. Everything you give with a pure heart returns to you multiplied. It may not be when you expect it, it may not come from the person you helped, but it returns. It always returns. Because the universe does not leave generosity unrewarded. But the most beautiful thing about all this is that you don't do it expecting a reward. You do it because it's who you are. You do it because your essence is sunny, warm, and welcoming. You were created to warm hearts that are cold, to illuminate paths that are dark, to nourish souls that are hungry for love. And when you understand the power of this gift, when you realize that your generosity is a direct channel of divine blessings, you stop being afraid to give. You stop worrying about whether you will lack. Because you know that the more you give, the more you receive. Not only in material possessions, but in peace, joy, and purpose. There are people who have passed through your life and were never the same again because of your generosity. There are hearts that have been healed because you chose to love without measuring efforts. There are stories of overcoming that began with a simple gesture from you. And you may not even know this, because the truly generous person doesn't go around recounting their deeds. But heaven knows. And it is preparing rewards that your eyes have not yet seen. So continue being that source of love. Continue being that ray of sunshine in people's lives. Continue using this gift with wisdom and discernment, because yes, it's important to be generous, but it's also important to have healthy boundaries. Don't let ill-intentioned people abuse your good heart. But never ever let the world harden you to the point of losing that beautiful essence that the Creator placed within you. Dom 4. Loyalty that never breaks. The fourth divine gift bestowed upon the sign of Leo is something that defines the character of a true warrior: unwavering loyalty. When a Leo chooses someone to be by their side, whether as a friend, partner, or family member, that choice is sacred. You are not one of those who are there today and gone tomorrow. You are not one of those who turn their backs when things get tough. You are not one of those who abandon those they love just because something more interesting came along. No, Leo's loyalty is like a rock. It is solid, firm, and eternal. And this is a divine gift because in today's world, loyalty has become rare. People change friendships like they change clothes. Relationships fall apart at the first sign of difficulty. Promises are broken without a second thought. But not you. You have been blessed with a sense of commitment that comes straight from the heart. When you say you'll be there, you are. When you promise something, you keep your promise. When you love with your whole soul. And that makes you extremely valuable. Because in a world of uncertainty, you are certainty. In a world of falsehood, you are truth. In a world of betrayal, you are trust. People who have a Leo by their side know they can count on you in any situation. They know you won't give up on them. They know that, even in the most difficult moments, you will be there, firm, strong, present. And do you know why you received this gift? Because the universe knew you would be a pillar in the lives of many people. You were created to be the one others lean on when everything is falling apart. You were created to be the rock that doesn't waver when storms come. You were created to be the safe haven where weary souls find rest. But it's important that you understand something. Loyalty doesn't mean accepting everything. Loyalty doesn't mean allowing yourself to be trampled on. Loyalty doesn't mean ignoring when someone hurts you repeatedly. Being loyal is being firm, but it's also having the wisdom to recognize when someone no longer deserves your dedication. Because your loyalty is too precious to be wasted on those who don't value it. So, be loyal to those who are also loyal to you. Be faithful to those who also respect you. Be present in the lives of those who also value your presence. And when you find these people, hold on tight. Because true relationships, where loyalty is mutual, are rare treasures on this earth. And you, Leo, have the ability to build eternal bonds. Bonds that transcend time, that withstand difficulties, that strengthen with each challenge overcome together. This is one of your greatest powers. Use it wisely, protect it zealously, and never let anyone make you doubt the value of your loyalty. Dom 5. The creativity that materializes dreams. The fifth divine gift bestowed upon the sign of Leo is something few possess with the intensity you do. Limitless creativity. You weren't made to live inside boxes. You weren't created to always follow the same path everyone else does. You weren't born to repeat ready-made formulas. No, the universe placed within you a creative spark so powerful that you are capable of transforming emptiness into something magnificent. You are able to take a simple idea and transform it into something extraordinary. You are able to see possibilities where others only see limitations. And this is a divine gift because creativity is the language of the Creator. When you create, you are connecting with the divine essence that exists within you. You are using the same power that was used to create the stars, the oceans, the mountains, life itself. And therefore, everything you create carries a special energy. Whether it's a work of art, a project, a solution to a problem, or the way you express yourself in the world. Everything that passes through your hands gains a unique, unmistakable touch that only you are capable of giving. Leos are natural artists, even when they don't pursue an artistic career. Because art isn't just in painting, music, or dance. Art is in how you live, how you dress, how you decorate your home, how you solve problems, how you communicate. Everything about you has a creative touch. And that attracts people, opportunities, new paths. Because the world needs creativity. The world needs people who think differently, who dare to be original, who aren't afraid to show their essence. And you have all of that within you. But here's an important secret. For this gift of creativity to fully manifest in your life, you need to give it space. You need to stop demanding so much perfection from yourself. You need to allow your ideas to flow without judgment. You need to have the courage to show the world what you create, even if it's different from what people are used to. Because true creativity doesn't seek approval. It seeks expression, seeks freedom, it seeks truth. And when you allow yourself to be truly creative, when you stop limiting yourself out of fear of what others will think, your life changes completely. You begin to attract opportunities you never imagined existed. You start to realize dreams that seemed impossible. You begin to live in a way that makes your heart vibrate with joy. Because you are aligned with one of your greatest gifts. So don't hide your creativity. Don't be afraid to be different. Don't force yourself to follow patterns that don't suit you. Be bold. Be original. Be yourself. Because the world doesn't need another copy. The world needs the original that you are. Sunday 6. The passion that sets everything it touches on fire. The sixth divine gift bestowed upon the sign of Leo is something that makes all the difference between living and merely existing. Overwhelming passion. You don't do anything halfway. You don't love halfway. You don't work halfway. You don't live halfway. When you get involved with something or someone, you give yourself completely. You put your soul, your heart, your energy, everything you are into it. And that is a divine gift because passion is the fuel that moves the world. Without passion, things don't happen. Without passion, dreams die before they are born. Without passion, life becomes gray, dull, without purpose. But you have been blessed with such an intense inner fire that it is impossible for you to live lukewarm. You need to feel. You need to vibrate. You need to be truly alive. And this is reflected in everything you do. When you work on something you love, you dedicate yourself body and soul. You wake up early, go to bed late, do everything necessary to achieve your goals. When you love someone, you love with an intensity that scares some people, but that also enchants, that also transforms. When you believe in a cause, you fight for it with all your might. You don't give up. You don't get discouraged. You go all the way. And that passion is contagious. The people around you feel that energy and are inspired. They look at you and think, if he can live with such intensity, maybe I can too. If she believes so much in what she does, maybe I should believe more in my dreams too. You have the power to ignite the flame that exists within other people. You have the power to show that life doesn't have to be lived on autopilot, that it's possible to feel, vibrate, and be moved by the small and big things, that it's possible to live fully, truly, authentically. But of course, living with so much passion also brings challenges. Sometimes you get frustrated when things don't go as planned. Sometimes you get hurt when you give your heart and it's not reciprocated in the same way. Sometimes you get tired of feeling everything so deeply. And in those moments, it's important to remember that this intensity is a gift. Yes, it can hurt sometimes, but it's also what makes you feel alive. It's what makes you create unforgettable memories. It's what makes you live experiences that most people will never live. So don't be afraid to feel. Don't be afraid to surrender. Don't be afraid to live with passion. Because at the end of life, what will matter is not the things you did halfway. What will matter are the moments when you truly lived, when you truly loved, when you were true. And you, Leo, know how to do that like no one else. Your heart was made to burn, not to cool. Your soul was made to vibrate, not to fall asleep. Continue being that fire that illuminates, that warms, that transforms. Continue being that passion that is contagious and inspires, because that is one of your greatest treasures. Dom 7. The natural leadership that inspires crowds. The seventh divine gift bestowed upon the sign of Leo is something that becomes evident very early in a Leo's life. Natural leadership. You don't need a title to lead. You don't need a position to be respected. You don't need official recognition for people to see you as someone who knows where they're going. This happens naturally because there is an authority within you that doesn't come from the outside. It comes from within. It's a spiritual, emotional, energetic authority. People feel they can trust you to guide them. They feel you have the ability to make difficult decisions. They feel that if they follow you, they will reach a better place. And this is true, because the universe didn't give you this gift of leadership by chance. You were chosen to be at the forefront, to pave the way, to be an example. And true leadership isn't about bossing others around. It's not about imposing your will. It's not about being served. True leadership is about serving. It's about using your strength to protect the weak. It's about using your wisdom to guide those who are lost. It's about using your vision to show others that there's a better path, a greater possibility. Leos are natural leaders because you combine several essential qualities: courage to make decisions, wisdom to make the right choices, compassion to understand the needs of others, and strength to bear the weight of responsibilities. You don't lead out of ego. You lead because it's your nature. You lead because when you see something wrong, you can't stand still. When you see someone needing direction, you extend a hand. When you see a lost group, you take the lead. And people follow you not out of obligation, but out of inspiration. They follow you because they feel you are authentic, because they feel you believe in what you say, because they feel you won't abandon them halfway. And this creates deep loyalty. People who follow a true Leo become faithful, dedicated, willing to walk with you to the end. But it's important that you understand the weight of this responsibility. When you lead, your actions affect not only you, but everyone around you. Your decisions impact the lives of many people. Your words have the power to build or destroy. Therefore, the true Leo leader is one who leads with awareness, humility, and respect. You know that your power is not to be used selfishly. You know that your position is not to feed your pride, but to serve a greater purpose. And when you lead like this, when you use this gift with wisdom and love, there is no limit to what you can achieve. You can transform lives, communities, even entire generations. So, assume your leadership position with pride, but also with humility. Recognize that this gift comes from a greater source. Be grateful for having been chosen for this mission, and use your power to make a difference in the world. Dom 8. The self-confidence that overcomes any doubt. The 8th divine gift bestowed upon the sign of Leo is something many people seek their entire lives, but you were born with it. Genuine self-confidence. We're not talking about arrogance, we're not talking about an inflated ego. We're talking about a deep confidence in who you are, in what you are capable of, in your worth. You were created with an inner certainty that you deserve good things, that you are worthy of love, respect, and prosperity, that you have the capacity to achieve everything you desire. And this confidence doesn't come from external achievements. It doesn't depend on the approval of others. It simply exists within you. It's as if the universe whispered in your ear the day you were born. You are enough. You are valuable. You are capable. And you believed it. This self-confidence is one of your greatest powers because it protects you from many emotional traps. You don't spend your whole life seeking external validation. You don't depend on the opinions of others to know who you are. You don't diminish yourself so that other people feel comfortable around you. You are simply who you are without apologizing, without hiding, without feeling ashamed. And that bothers some people, yes, because we live in a world where many try to diminish others to feel bigger. We live in a society that often punishes those who shine too brightly, who stand out, who dare to be different. But you don't let that affect you. You continue to be yourself because you know that your light doesn't diminish anyone else's light. On the contrary, when you shine, you give permission for others to shine too. When you fully accept yourself, you inspire others to do the same. When you live with self-confidence, you show the world that it's possible to be happy without depending on the approval of others. But let's be honest, there are times when even the most confident Leo goes through phases of doubt. There are times when life shakes you so much that you question your own worth. There are times when criticism seems louder than your inner voice. And in those moments, it's essential that you reconnect with that gift that the Creator placed within you. Remember all the times you overcame the impossible. Remember all the battles you won. Remember all the proofs you've had that you are strong, capable, resilient. Because self-confidence doesn't mean never doubting. It means always returning to your center, always reconnecting with your essence, always remembering who you are. And when you do that, when you anchor yourself in that inner truth, nothing and no one can bring you down. You become unshakable. You become unstoppable. You become exactly what the universe planned for you to be. A being of light, of strength, of power. So, cultivate that self-confidence. Protect it from people and situations that try to diminish it. Nourish it with positive thoughts, with powerful affirmations, with courageous actions. Because the more you believe in yourself, the more the universe conspires in your favor. The more you value yourself, the more the world values you. The more you recognize your own brilliance, the more doors open for you. This is one of your most precious gifts. Never let anyone take that away from you. Dom 9. The contagious joy that lights up spaces. The 9th divine gift bestowed upon the sign of Leo is something that completely transforms the energy of any place. Genuine and contagious joy. You have an incredible ability to bring light wherever you go. Your presence is like a ray of sunshine entering through the window on a cloudy day. People feel better when they are near you. Environments become lighter when you arrive. Conversations become more lively when you participate. And this is not forced. It's not a mask you put on to please others. Simply who you are. The universe created you with a solar energy that naturally warms, illuminates, and brings joy. You were blessed with an ability to see the bright side of things, even when the situation is difficult, with an ability to find reasons to smile, even on the grayest days, with an inner strength that allows you to get up and infect others with your positive energy. And this is a divine gift because true joy does not depend on external circumstances. Many people can only be happy when everything is perfect. But not you. You find joy in small moments. You celebrate small victories. You are grateful for small blessings. And that makes all the difference. Because when you live like that, When you cultivate that inner joy, you become a source of inspiration for everyone around you. People look at you and think, if she can be happy even when going through difficulties, maybe I can too. If he can keep a smile on his face even when life isn't easy, maybe I should try too. You have the power to change a person's mood just with your presence. You have the power to transform a bad day into a good day just with your words. You have the power to bring hope to hearts that were almost giving up. And all this happens because inside you there is a light that never goes out. A light that was lit by the Creator Himself. A light that has the purpose of illuminating not only your path, but also the path of everyone who crosses your path. But it's important that you understand something. Keeping that joy alive within you requires care. It requires that you protect yourself from heavy energies. It requires that you distance yourself from people who only complain, who only see problems, who only live in negativity. Not because you are better than them, but because you need to preserve your light. You need to protect your energy. You need to take care of your emotional and spiritual health. Because if you allow the weight of the world to extinguish your joy, you won't be able to help anyone. So choose very carefully who you associate with. Choose to be around people who also seek the light. Choose environments that nourish your soul, not those that drain it. And when you feel sad, when you go through difficult times, because that's natural, don't force yourself to pretend to be happy. Allow yourself to feel what you need to feel. Cry if necessary. Rest if you are tired. But never lose faith that your joy will return. Because it always returns. Because it is part of you. Because it is a divine gift that no one can take away. Continue being that light in the world. Continue spreading joy wherever you go. Continue showing people that it is possible to be truly happy. Because that is one of your greatest treasures and one of your most important missions on this earth. Dom 10. The spiritual protection that wards off all evil. The 10th and final divine gift bestowed upon the sign of Leo is something few realize, but which is always active in their lives. Powerful spiritual protection. You are not alone in this world. You do not walk unprotected through life's challenges. There is a divine guard around you that protects you from negative energies, from ill-intentioned people, from dangerous situations. It's as if you carry an invisible shield that deflects everything that is not meant for you. And do you know why you receive this special protection? Because the universe knows you have an important mission. It knows you came into the world to make a difference. It knows there are forces that would try to stop you if they could. But they can't. Because you are under the protection of the Creator Himself. How many times in your life have you escaped situations that could have been much worse? How many times have you felt something protect you from a danger you didn't even see coming? How many times have people tried to harm you, but in the end you were the one who emerged victorious? This is not luck. This is not coincidence. This is divine protection acting in your life. And this protection is not only against physical dangers. It also protects you from negative spiritual energies. It wards off the evil eye, envy, witchcraft, any kind of evil that someone tries to send your way. Because you are a child of the sun, you are protected by the light. And light always triumphs over darkness. Always. But it's important that you understand that this protection doesn't exempt you from responsibilities. You still need to do your part. You still need to be careful about who you let into your life. You still need to protect your energy, your emotions, your thoughts. Divine protection is there, but you also need to be wise in your choices. You also need to take care of yourself. And one of the most powerful ways to keep this protection active is through gratitude. When you give thanks every day for the life you have, when you recognize the blessings you receive, when you keep your heart clean and your intention pure, you further strengthen this shield of light around you. You become even more protected, even more shielded, even more unshakable. So never forget to give thanks. Give thanks for the protection you receive, even when you don't see it. Give thanks for the battles that were won without you having to fight. Give thanks for the dangers that were avoided without you even knowing they existed. Because when you live in gratitude, you connect even more with the divine. And that connection is your greatest strength. It's your greatest weapon. It's your greatest guarantee that no matter what comes, you will overcome. You will win. You will shine. Because that is the promise the universe made to you on the day you were born. And the universe doesn't break its promises. If this message resonated with your zodiac sign, trust me, it's no coincidence. When the universe wants to speak to you, it sends exactly the right signal. And you're here because you needed to hear this today. Your contribution as a subscriber or member is what keeps these messages alive. Messages that touch, awaken, and transform lives. And if this video made sense to you, leave your birth date in the comments. Now that you know the 10 divine gifts that have been exclusively bestowed upon your sign, it's time to put them into practice. It's no use simply knowing you possess these blessings if you don't use them in your daily life. Each gift we've discussed here, from courage to magnetism, from generosity to spiritual protection, was given to you for a purpose. The universe doesn't waste its gifts. It doesn't give anything by chance. Everything you carry within you is there to be used, to be shared, to be multiplied. So, from today onward, I want you to make a commitment to yourself. Commit to living in accordance with these gifts. Commit to no longer hiding, to no longer doubting your worth, to no longer dimming your light to please those who are afraid to shine. You were born to be seen. You were born to lead. You were born to transform. And the world needs you to be exactly who you were created to be. Don't be afraid to be great. Don't be afraid to occupy your space. Don't be afraid to show all the potential that exists within you. Because when you fully live your gifts, when you embrace your true essence, you not only transform your own life, but also the lives of everyone around you. You become a living example that it's possible to be happy, that it's possible to be strong, that it's possible to be true. And this example inspires generations. So Leo, lift your head. Put on the crown that the universe has placed upon you. And walk with dignity, with pride, with the certainty that you are special, that you are chosen, that you are blessed. Leave a comment below telling me which of these 10 gifts touched your heart the most. Tell me which ones you already knew you had and which ones surprised you. Let's create a community of powerful, conscious Leos, ready to conquer everything the universe has prepared for them. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, subscribe now and activate the notification bell. Because here you will continue to receive messages that will further awaken your inner power. Messages that will guide you, strengthen you, and remind you of who you truly are. Thank you so much for being here with me today. May all these gifts continue to manifest in your life in an ever more powerful way. May you continue to shine, to love, to win. Because that is your destiny. That is your path. That is the will of the universe for you. Until the next video, my dear Leo, may you be blessed by the divine. May you be protected by the heavens. And may your life always be a celebration of light, of love, of victories.